Do you guys feel like you had any big takeaways reading pretty much just Fox this week? What are your big thoughts as you kind of like went through articles, looked up
Well, it doesn't cost
stuff?
me any money. That's another thing. I could cancel all my other subscriptions and I could just Fox News front
They
page.
do fit a lot of ads.
They fit
on
a lot of
page.
ads on
Of
there.
ads.
But no, small price to pay for that great journalism.
Yeah.
So that's the first thing I noticed. No, I mean, I don't know. It was interesting. I read a lot of Fox News this week for this thing. I really had to dig through a lot of trashy celebrity stories. They are everywhere.
It's
It's like a third of every category is they try to angle it through a celebrity, usually an aging star that someone old would know about. It's like,
That was kind of an odd thing is like as I'm looking for Iran war updates or like a Trump news, I would also see like an article that has shirtless pictures of Harrison Ford and his new body. It's like half like People magazine, half kind of political news.
Yeah. It's so bizarre. How much of it is that? And we've like joked about it, but it really appears to be an extremely old audience.
Yeah.
Like really old. Like these are boomers. These are like genuinely like the oldest generation that we have right now.
yeah, there was a Marjorie Taylor Greene quote recently where she was talking, because she's totally gone off the Trump train. You know, she's like entirely separate branch of Republican now. And she was talking about how there is a diehard group of Fox News only, very old boomers who are 100% locked behind Trump. Nothing will change. Literally nothing can change. And she's like, I'm just going for a different, like that, not to give incredible credence to Marjorie Taylor Greene, but like that quote, I remembered in my head and it kind of rung true reading this. This is like just a segment of like decently well-off elderly boomers who are like, just that's the view they see things through. They most people have homes. Most of these people have.
There were okay stories. There was like decent.
No, I mean like the
by my
live
standard,
Iran
like
War
decent.
update thing was like, it was minute by minute tracking what I would get elsewhere. It was like, updates on what CENTCOM said and what happened in Congress.
The vaccine article did not have conspiracy stuff or anti-vaccine stuff in it. It was just, this is this scientific update, and that was it. And it was held to the comments.
I think I'm also like, it's not lost on me that like basically anything you read is going to have a level of like political bias present in it. That's not even the part that I feel like I'm getting at. It's more like the presentation of it and the bombastic nature of the headlines. Like what I would normally read on like a given week would be like, okay, FT, New York Times, Reuters, and then maybe like Al Jazeera and The Guardian. And I think what all of these things have in common that is so substantially different from Fox News is I feel like the headlines are just a little more straightforward. Every headline here is intermingled with way more inflammatory language in order to attract the attention of that like 70-year-old Fox News consumer. And it's packaged between a couple celebrity stories and like how AOC fucked up this week.
Yeah.
And that's the whole site.
There's a lot of
every
culture
week.
war lens on everything, and then a lot of celebrity trash on the lens on everything.
Which is usually through the lens of like going back to Jesus. A lot of, like traditional conservative values somehow become tied up with the celebrity stuff too.
Yeah, I wanted to test, so I went to MSNBC's website too. It's kind of the mirror version, right? It's also boomers watching largely, and it's just a different demographic. Their shtick is that almost, I'd say 95% of articles have Trump in them. And it's usually something like he fucked up or he's bad or, it's like, that's the idea. Because that just gets clicks. People that are old and don't like Trump want to hear about how he's doomed. It's over. He's all about to, yeah. So that's part of it.
I feel like the actual barrier that I realized reading this, because when we do research for like normal episodes, I feel like MSNBC or like a CBC are the types of websites that I'm going to way, way less than like the outlets I just described. And there's kind of this line in the sand between subscription news and free to access news that's like packed with advertisements. Like MSNBC, Fox, sit in this realm of I open the page, I scroll through like 3 video ads, a few image ads in like a bunch of different sections of the article, but I don't have to subscribe to read anything. And ultimately I get a more bare bones version of events, more inflammatory title compared to the New York Times FT situation where, okay, after an article or two, I have to subscribe and there's usually a lot more depth and straightforward nature to I feel like that's like the real divide in news media is like is that.
Yeah, that's what I would notice from both those websites is that the headline kind of tells you how to think before you've clicked it. You know
Yeah, that's a good way of
what
putting
the
it. Yeah.
what the angle is, so you can kind of know what you're getting into before you click. Yeah, it was an eye-opening experience. I do feel much more informed, and now I'm going to stick to Fox News.
Let us
Yeah,
know
I
in the
think it's-
comments if you'd like this to be every episode or only every other.
I think if there was any takeaway, if there wasn't something already, it's like even if you have a solid news source that you like checking the most, I think this is an affirmation of maybe don't read all your news in one place. Just try, especially if there's just a story or thing you're particularly interested in. Go follow the thread across different sites and like try to put a picture together from the multitude of things.
Give me a deep insight, not a deep insight, but I get a better idea. I have some family members, extended family members, who only watch Fox News. I almost like can see the talking points that they're saying as I'm reading through the website. I can just, you get where they got it from, and that's where, that's
It guides you like right to a
Yeah,
conclusion.
it gives you a conclusion
It's just
packaged.
like, you know how to
You don't
think.
even really have to read the article, because the
You-
article
right,
actually
exactly.
doesn't have data. You just kind of know the gist of it, and you can jump to the comments, and then you...
Dude, there's a great Shane Gillis bit about this from one of his stand-up specials where he's talking about having a Fox News dad and how every night his dad sits and watches Fox News until he's so pissed he can't watch anymore. And his dad's goal every evening is he needs to walk away with one fact that he can say at the dinner table. and most of the time, that fact is Nancy Pelosi's a bitch. But
Okay, all right. We'll do an episode in the future where we go to a more extreme version of this, which is it's a Fox News headline show. We can't do any research beyond the headlines, and then we just have conversations.
Do we need to go to OAN or...
Harris ripped.
dude, I thought about sneaking. This was my idea for
Breitbart
this
would have been
week.
sick.
Yeah.
Was sneaking an OANN article in and just
seeing if we can notice.
and seeing if there's like a layer of disconnect between the two. Because, dude, if you go on, it's even crazier on there.
Oh, yeah.
It's actually
No,
insane.
because half these articles, again, are like trying to be, it's the way they're packaged, right? It's
Yeah.
like they're trying to have some facts, but they package it in a way. But OAN doesn't give a shit. They go crazy.
I think if you're in there's an unfortunate reality if you're in this like mainstream, more corporate news media world and you're intending on making everything accessible for free, you just have to go for like inflammatory, what gets the click, what moves the ad revenue sort of shit. You can't rely on like the traditional tenets of journalism because that's not what people are there for.
They need to click.
But thank you for joining us this week on Lemonade Stand. Thank you for joining us for a week of Fox News prepared stories.
We hope that this helps you better connect with your conservative uncle.
Yes.
And if you want
Prepping you for Thanksgiving.
if you want a more normal Lemonade Stand experience for the week, you can go to patreon.com/lemonade stand for an extra hour of the show. We'll see you guys later.
you guys next week. Thank you both for watching. Bye.